Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakwadash. This is my mission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Why mission teaches the 100% truth, just like GMS, Great Millstone. I want to bring out some shorts, videos, and scriptures on this Indian couple's extravagant wedding parade shuts down Wall Street. Okay, and meet the bride and groom. Okay, so they basically, I'm going to show some video of this wedding couple's wedding parade in downtown New York. Totally unnecessary, especially for the times that we in. But we also know that these are the heathen. Okay, and Jake needs to stay away from these type of things, okay, as much as possible, events and whatnot that these heathen are doing, because they're losing their mind, and it's pretty pointless doing this stuff right now. There was a marriage made in Manhattan, and it brought Wall Street to a full stop. An extravagant Indian wedding parade, or Bharat, turned the financial district into a full-blown block party on Saturday. Okay, halting traffic and causing jaws to drop faster than the stock market crash. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring, you can see some details right there. Okay, they tied the details of their 4-day wedding celebration. Totally unnecessary. Why couldn't they do it back in their own land? Don't know. All right. Okay, so you always see at least one or two Jakes there. Also, remember, these are call center kings, okay? So they were just getting into it with Afghanistan, and now they got somebody buying out, okay, blocks of Wall Street, okay, one of their elite or rich, we know New York and Wall Street, the city, needs this money because tourists have declined coming in, and all types of craziness is going on. So these states need money. Okay, so they're going to take any opportunity. We know 5 to 10 to 15, 20 years ago, going back longer, Esau, the Edomite, that so-called white man, would not allow no bullshit like this. Okay, especially in downtown Manhattan. Okay, and in the financial district of Wall Street, he wouldn't allow no shit like this to go down. But we know that the government, the feds, and the states are strapped for cash. Okay.
Guys, you won't believe what just happened. We shut down Wall Street for a 400 people Bharat.
Alright, this weird ass app. But as you can see, just a whole bunch of folly and foolishness and fools. And like I said in my video I did a month or two ago, this is gonna get a lot of people killed. So I'm just gonna bring out some scriptures, okay? The heathen, how they are. Okay, Matthew 24:38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. That's what they're doing, okay? Right there you can see that, okay? Until the day that Noah entered the ark, all right? Right. Matthew 24:39. And and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so people are going to be doing this up to the very last point. Same thing, okay? Nothing new under the sun. All right, you can see them out there, the heathen, okay, enjoying themselves, okay, like they have arrived or made it, okay. But we know that Esau needs this money for his city, okay, for his government, okay. So he's willing to let the Call-Sitter Kings, the East Indians, okay, do this madness, okay. You can see the onlookers of the Edomites and the Jake, the other tribes looking like, just looking stupid, okay. Like, what are these people doing? It reminds me of like what Northern Tribe tried to do in New York a few weeks ago with the Mexican ship, the sailors. Okay, that turned in. It looked all crazy and turned into a fiasco. Okay, people end up dying and losing their life. Okay, the Lord is not dealing with these damn heathens. Okay, either. All right, Matthew 24-36. Okay. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Okay, so that day is upon us. That day is coming up quick. Okay, and playing around, like I said, foolishness, and folly will get you killed. Okay, no matter what nation you're in. Okay, and they're out there. Most I said they're going to be doing the same thing. Okay, marriage, drinking, partying, okay, to the very end, okay, to destruction comes, okay. All right, so okay, so let's say, okay, so let's say, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right, okay, Yahweh. Okay, so yeah so 2 Peter 3:17, ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfast. Right. So that's, speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay. Um, as a servant of the Lord, men of the Lord, I know these things, okay, and the scriptures speak of these things, okay, and we're seeing these things, okay, so I'm very aware. I'm being careful, okay, because right now it's not the time to be led away, okay, led away astray or in error right now, okay, and you're going to see the wicked, these 2/3 and these heathens, okay, are going to fall. When the Northern Tribe tried to party, you had roofs collapsing on their heads. You had uh, ICE agents raiding their establishments, their party establishments. So the Lord is definitely not going for this with the Northern and Southern Tribe, but He doesn't care about who. He doesn't care about the other nations. Okay. All right, so that's why they can kind of not get away with it right now. Nothing didn't happen. Turned out to be okay because they're going to be destroyed. Okay, so we got to hold it down and don't fall into copycat celebrations and parties and stuff that you see these other nations doing right now. Okay, do not copy the heathen. Do not envy heathen. Okay, Hebrews 11:7. By faith Noah, being warned of Yahweh of all of things not seen as yet ripe. This is what the prophets, servants of the Lord, men of the Lord, okay, starting from the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, all the way down, okay, they're warning you, okay, of things not seen as yet, okay. Move with fear, okay. They have fear. We all have fear. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Prepare the ark, okay, to the saving of his house, okay. Prepare the ark, putting out this word, okay, this truth, okay, warning the nations, warning you 2/3, okay, preparing for the second coming of Yahweh, okay, by which he commanded the world, okay, condemned the world, Salakia, right, and the prophets, okay, the elders, starting the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the way down, are condemning what? The world, okay, these nations, okay, you 2/3 of heathens, okay. Okay, so what we can do what? And became heir of the righteousness which is by faith, right? Okay, So, righteous men are out here warning you, sounding alarm. Okay, you shouldn't be partying. Okay, I said that with the Northern Tribe. I made a few videos on that. Jake's party too much. Okay, and if you see these heathen partying and whatnot, let them go. Okay, don't be around that. Okay, because something can break out and you get caught up in it or judgment. Okay, Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Right, all the nations are drunk in that. Okay, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay, right. So all the nations have been drinking off this Babylon juice. That's why you got East Indians throwing parties in the last days when all hell is breaking loose in all these nations, including their own. Okay, their own nation is about to go to nuclear war, and they throwing parties in Wall Street in America. Mad. Okay, they're crazy. Okay, they're stupid. All right. So they drinking that. Okay, they drinking that Babylon juice. Okay, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Right, he made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Right, therefore the nations are mad. Right, and that's what you see, straight madness popping off right there in the videos. Okay, and hot off the press. Stupid, straight madness. Okay, so the Lord's going to destroy these nations. Okay, he's going to destroy you 2/3 that are in that mirth spirit. Okay, these people are fighting hard to hold on to their kingdom. Okay, and it's going to eventually go down. Okay, it's going down. All right, starting with Esau. All right, everybody else is getting ready for war, and they playing around, wasting money and just doing unnecessary shit. But that's the spirit of the Lord. Okay, putting that on the heathen. Okay, get it in while they can. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem for Kakadash.